Good evening, my little biohazards. How are you, huh? Hey, look at that, a steady connection. Might even last the entire fucking night. Fingers crossed. Because, I mean, the router was screaming by the end of it, which usually means a physical fault of some description. The thing that makes the Alex thing funny is it goes against like stuff that's already been in his endings and shit. Like he's never been mentioned as like related at all, like since New Generation. So like it's like going, just like for no reason whatsoever mentioning that Ryu never wipes his ass. Like this didn't come up naturally at all. Not necessary. I'd just say it was a mistranslation. Go back to just being like, friends or whatever, and just let this one just drift away into the mists of the internet. So like basically what would happen, because every now and then there'd be just like little dropouts and shit, and so you're like, all right. Sometimes you get a blip, and fine, and I had the bad luck of doing this at times when if they're gonna be fucking tampering with the goddamn lines, it's probably a better idea to do it when people aren't home, like at 10 a.m. on a Monday or something, or when there's fewer people probably using it, like Friday night. It's like, okay, that's fine. But then, like, it'd die, and it'd die in a way where, like, probably about 7 times out of 10, I'd have to completely reset the networking for the computer. Like, internally restart the fucking computer, log back in, fucking put the password back, and then, even then it wasn't stable. And then it's, like, started to get noticeable, like, it wasn't just a Wi-Fi issue, it was, even the Ethernet stuff was starting to click off. And then you'd just hear this noise. And I mean, it's one of those ringings where it's just like, oh, am I losing more frequencies? Like, is that the tinnitus saying goodbye? But then, no, it was just the fucking old router was just going, yee, and there was this, the red dot power light was a red light. So I got a new thing that looks better, and so far so good. But I'm not going to say, well, I followed every instruction and the problem should be solved, because it just never works that way. But I mean, haven't had any issues as of when I got it set up around, I don't know, 8 or whatever the fuck. Oh, it's like, if it's making that noise, because like the routers get weirdly hot, which you wouldn't kind of think, and just, out of all the things to get very hot, like it's the router. Routers will get hot, and like they can fuck up capacitors and shit, and then, there's just a lot of heat. A lot of heat can start moving gases around, and you start getting noises, and it just means that your thing's probably about to like fucking fizzle and fucking die. And so that was just going on constantly, but I got a new, just a fucking TP-Link thing with a bunch of prongs on the back of it. Strange amount of ones they sell these days don't have many Ethernet ports. It's like, like the ones that they try to peddle you from the ISP were like, hey, get one of these, it's $200, and it has 2 Ethernet ports. It's like, the fuck are you doing here? It's not even that good. Like, what kind of bullshit is this? I'm already giving you money, don't fuck me. Like, I don't want to have to worry that, like, everyone's constantly trying to just fuck me out of something. Like, I'll pay you for shit, just fucking be square. I mean, it probably is a fire hazard. Like I said, I know they get fucking hot, and that can, if you've got them, like, poorly positioned or like under a pile of cushions or something, I don't know, then it can be a problem. Oh yeah, like there's no, it's not like it's got a fan in it or anything. I don't know, I'm tempted to put like a little USB fan there and just fucking, I don't know, blast it with a bit of air. Because it does get like hot enough to the point where like if anything else that I had was getting that hot, I'd be thinking, hey, there should be like a fan in this little guy, you know? Like if my phone were that hot, that would be a fucking concern. I do remember that though. The worst part about like the phone line disconnecting your internet and like if you were trying to download like a Neo Geo ROM in 1999 or like 2000 when, you know, 15 megabytes of like King of Fighters 98 was going to take a fucking while. It was like, it wasn't just if someone in your house picked up the phone. You could say, don't use the phone, you know? It was as if someone called you. It's like, well, that's all gone now. Download managers didn't work. Yeah, I'd be almost worried if the cat was sleeping on it. Like I said, it gets hot. Not warm, hot. I don't even make a game out of Quidditch, isn't it? Like, not even a functional sport. I'm gonna take a fucking bit of a goddamn victory lap on that one, because as someone who does, you know, read and was literate as a child, the amount of shit I got for not being interested in the fucking Harry Potter books was deeply frustrating. And it's one of those things where it's like, at first I'm like, alright, look, whatever, you know, I'm not gonna fucking be an elitist about this, that's childish. And if it's making people read or whatever, fine. But then it got super popular, and then my not reading it was like a rejection of like the thing, and that can't happen. And it's just like I'm running out of polite ways to say that I wouldn't have been entertained by this fucking room temperature fucking children's literature when I was a child. And now she's a stupid dipshit. I told you so. Oh, that's right, it is fucking... God damn it, I didn't get Krauser finished. Now I've had a fortnight of Krauser. That sucks. Like, it'd be a much more joyous... Like, generally, you know... I told you so's are a lot more fun when they don't come with, like, still operant malice. That's like a problem, you know? Like, normally it's just like that person's a dick and you're just like, you know, it's mostly just greasy, you know, it's junk food. I don't know if I've ever noticed that fucking barrel. In its little barrel-y corner. Like, you know, I was an early reader, and you know, one of the first books I really got into was a paperback of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And like, for me, prose should be fun. You know? You could make the bare material of writing a delight. And it doesn't even have to be like Adams's kind of, you know, very obviously playful, you know, style. That fits because it's a comedy book, you know? Like, there are just really clever ways to do it. And, you know, when something like Douglas Adams becomes like your default, a lot of other things are going to struggle to hold your attention if it's just kind of fucking bland. Like, the thing that always, like, the line they hung in the air in much the same way bricks don't. You know? It's just such a good fucking, it's a beautiful piece of writing. Because you can't film that. You know, it really can't translate outside of what it is. It needs to be words. You can hear it, you can read it, but it can't be something else. It just like ding, it's like, what? Bricks don't. It's just sentence, it's just wacky
So, you two are all hooked up now, is that it?
Where's Ashley? Do you really want to know?
You know, I love
She's beyond that gate. But you'll need 3 insignias to open it.
What are you gonna do, Krauser?
There's one in the north, and the other in...
Yeah.
Run, Leon, run!
Take this.
Got you off guard.
Alright,
That's what I'm talking about.
yeah, I updated like OBS, and now the sound sliders are vertical. I'm not sure if that's good or bad. I mean, like, even, like, I've, you know, I'm not gonna, for the purposes of, you know, my tastes and interests in writing, I don't need to read the books. But, like, there is, like, you know, it's a little bit like Star Wars. With Andor did what it did by being a very specifically distinct form of Star Wars. Whereas, like, adding the sort of more complex political realities behind any of this, like talking about like fucking, you know, the funding for the war and shit in like whatever the second of the sequel trilogy was. You know, there are things like in Star Wars, which is, you know, fantasy with a sci-fi fucking hood on it, and, you know, fantasy where you can largely be not expected to dig too much into the internal logic of some elements of it. Some of these are just tropes that sort of go along with the fucking thing. Ouch. So I'm gonna get that ladder first. And you can kinda, you know, some of it I'd say can fall into that sort of category. But also, just she's not, you know, a particularly good writer. That's just.
Getting a bit soft, are we?
Why do I not get the fucking, you know, dodge fucking shit sometimes? I guess it's sometimes. I never fucking. Sometimes he edges up and it's like, you know, oh, you want to fucking. You fucking dickbag. Yeah, I'm hiding. You know, because it's something that, like, I was thinking about even, you know, fucking decades ago, because I loved Astro Boy. And one of the things that Astro Boy, like, you know, the 80s cartoon would, you know, the entire thing is about whether or not this, like, fucking, you know, digital replica of a dead kid is a valid fucking life form. You know, so, like, the idea of, like, okay, like, you know, is it people was, like, something that was fairly, you know, deeply Shut up. What you doing, stupid? Sit there and grumble about how you think you're not being fed, even though there's like food there. Because the fucking blocks in your head have shifted. And you decide you like a different fucking, you know, flavor of shit. Stupid idiot. Brought another fucking mouse into the house the other day. It's like, you don't see a fucking dog wandering out and bringing in some fucking burglar and going, hey, I thought we could beat him up together. It's like, look, you got food, you fucking cretin. You hear that? That's the food. I know you eat it, because you've eaten it before. Fucking shithead. I'm behind you, idiot. Because the amount of times I got to put down food and I'll just, you know, put a little bit, I'll fake it and then she'll go, oh, food's here, and then eat it. It's like, it's the same food, you fucking moron. Like, if I could get something through your thick fucking skull. I'm just gonna have a staring contest with you until you fucking eat it. There's extra. Moron. Yeah, it's funny too, because when you read the article, it's very clearly an old autistic man, and all I can think is if we diagnosed this earlier, we'd probably have a really good map for where to find old episodes. Because we just have to find old, undiagnosed autistics. I will say the master plan findings are good because they're like a unique form. Like, which means, and again, it's the frustrating process of, like, now I have hope again. Where, like, yeah, like, well, that's, I mean, yeah, like, just in a Hong Kong theater about to be destroyed, and it's just the entirety of, like, fucking Tomb of the Cybermen. But, like, well, what this means is, like, because basically there were a few different versions of the primary fucking, you know, film would get shipped around. One of the big problems with some of these episodes, and particularly Dalek Master Plan episodes, is because it was kind of a more serious story, a lot of places just didn't want it because it was too serious and they would have had to have censored it too much. So it didn't get shipped around. As much as, other episodes, which is kind of a bummer. But like the form that they found in this guy's house was like somewhere between like one of the negatives, like, you know, it's like old fashioned, so they'd have a negative, they'd play it while filming it with something else, and then that'd get shipped off to another place, and, you know, I don't know if anybody was writing anything fucking down, so God knows where half of this shit is, but what it means is that a lot more of the episodes were turned into this second fucking shipping thing, and kept in the UK. And because that, you know, they use big things in tins, there's a chance that the tins are around. Hee-hee! Woohoo! Ah! Leon, quit it, quit it, quit it. Leon, quit. Leon, this is cheating. Stop cheating, Leon. I mean, it really, because it's impossible to just settle, you know? I can't just go, oh, well, that's it, you know? Because the fascinating thing is, again, because, like, people would just tape, like, audio record episodes and shit. So, like, the audio for every episode exists. It's why you get, like, you know, animated reconstructions and stuff like that. And I can hear you.
What do you intend to do restoring Umbrella?
To bring order and balance to this insane world of ours.
A psycho like you can't bring order or balance.
I think it says order
You don't
and balance
seriously
quite like
think
that
a
outfit you're in,
conservative
Krauser.
mind can char- Getting a bit soft, are we?
You have to do the prettiest of flips.
Don't just stand there. Come out and fight like a man.
I'm not falling for that one.
Just trying to have fun. I can see your every move.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he winds up saying anyway. Like, why are you doing this? Ah, you fuck. You know? If you could turn me into, you know, functionally immortal, largely invulnerable outside of anti-tank weapons, Mr. X, I'd abduct the president's daughter for that. I'm doing so much better on this playthrough than I was last time, too. Last time was a fucking shit show. This game was tore up all over the place. I couldn't remember if I had to hit him or if it was a time thing. And Colonel Guile, they are the forces that elevate me. He's peeking! Ah, you fuckhead! I have loads of shotgun ammo, I don't fucking care. Just shoot the shit out of it. I completely forgot about this stupid bullshit. This fucking dumbass goddamn Roomba fucking... Did you name all these, Krauser? Huh?
What is it that you fight for, comrade?
My past, I suppose.
I see you've honed your skills.
Ah, yeah, that's right. That was shit. Go away. Ah, minge. Oh well. You know what I fight for, Krauser? My hatred of drones. Just not a big fan of drones. Just little sissy boy remote control cars. You know, I hate soldiers that use. Yeah, it's just such a. You know, why can't you just have a man-to-man fucking fight? You know. Instead, you gotta play fucking tickle butt with these goddamn drones. Alright, oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, so he's got the stupid shield. Which, honestly, of the dumb fucking mutations, is probably one of the better ones, you know? Because, like, this one is like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking just protect myself from bullets and not, you know, turn into a fucking colossal fucking parasitic vulva monster. Just inject Hexeth with the mumps and tell him that he's got, you know, T-virus powers and just send him to the Middle East.
Two down, one more to go, Krauser.
We'll see about that.
Why'd you break it?
Witness the power!
Okay.
You've lost it completely, Krauser.
Prepare for your death, Leon.
I fucking fuck you. Gotcha footsies. Good, where I can maybe actually see him. Miss me, bitch. Fuck this. Shotgun's not exactly tickling my butthole here. Can I reload it in here anymore? I honestly can't remember. Nope. I'll be goddamned. Ah, you motherfucker. Minge. Why am I not shooting? Fuck, is bullet not coming out of gun? You got me there with your tricky fucking... How are you not fucking dead, you minge? Right in the dick. In the dick! That's the head of the pants! How are you still alive? Come the fuck on. That took way more fucking Magnum than it should have, I feel. Kill his fucking dick! Kill him in the fucking dick! Yeah, like I'm not fucking trying weirdo knife techniques or anything like that. Boop. Yes, that time it does matter. If you dick around, it blows up, and you get exploded, even if you killed Krauser. Military zone. I killed Cruncher or whatever his name was.
So, it seems you killed Krauser too. How shall I return my appreciation?
What are you talking about? I thought he was with you.
What are you talking about? Did you really think I'd trust an American? To tell you the
Where
truth,
are you from anyway,
I was
Saddles?
contemplating how to get rid of him. But thanks to you, that's no longer necessary.
You were just using him right from the start.
Oh, I must hand it to you. You've demonstrated quite a bit of promise by killing Krauser. When your assimilation with Las Plagas is complete, I'll have you serve as my guard.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to decline your generous offer. I have prior engagements.
Like, the best thing about all of Leon's one-liners in this is none of them are one-liners. He just says one-liner, like, just sentences in one-liner tones. It's the funniest shit.
Verifica la presión de esa válvula. ¿Y tú?
Oh yeah, watching, like, the ascendant Japanese nationalism have to sit there and wallow in shame.
No hay problema.
Damn. What'd you get, dumbass? Oh, that's right, yeah.
Hey, it's about time.
Sorry, bad traffic. I'll cover you.
This rolls.
Llénalos de pólvora. Ahí está.
Sneaking helicopter! Reminds me of that fucking brass eye thing of like a pedophile dressed up as a school.
Now that's
Sneaking
what
up
I
on
call
kids.
backup.
My name's Mike. You looking for firepower, you come to the right place.
I love you, Michael. Can't get me, I'm in my safety tent. Alright, I can't jump over that. I thought I could. Get him! Brrr. Alright. Ah, suck shit, bitch hole. What's going on? Alright. Die, please. Fucking break. Sweet. I don't know what that stuff does. Is that money? You know, this shit's not my department. In the dick. What? Bye-bye! Where even are you? In the dick. Aw, man, really? I feel like I take more damage than I did last time I played this. Maybe I'm gone. I fucking vaguely remember the vibes from the fucking remake. Maximum knee shots. Gertie. Suck shit. Booker T. Adventure. Who's doing that? Dick cheese. Two in here. Oh, yeah, look, a red. That's worth getting. I destroyed someone's sex barrel. Get those fucking health levels up. Greens by themselves are not doing a lot. Where are you? What's even going on up there? Have you forgotten I'm here? Ah! Hey, buddy. Alright, look. Who is fucking piss farting around? Who's playing silly buggers? Okay, yeah, we're going already. Good. Die. You fucking ninja. Fuck you. Double fuck you. Ugh. Look, Captain Helicopter. Isn't this like when you're supposed to be doing shit? Yeah, the hitboxes are... Five fucking minutes ago, man. 5 fucking minutes ago, you know? Butthole. One of the main problems is sometimes it's hard to tell if it's a... Hey, buddy. Like, the Gatling gun shooting at me or the fucking helicopter Gatling gun? think there is a difference in the sound, but like, oops. Are you gonna shoot where I am again? Does that what that means? Like, cause what is he saying though? Do this 5 minutes ago! Why are you waiting until I get there? I'm rescinding my fucking... Let me jump. Why can't I jump off there? Hey, buddy. Like, that's 2 for 2. Where, like, there's guys with fucking chain guns, shit's hard, it's like... Oh, hey, fuck it, just bomb him or whatever. It's like, I don't know, I don't really particularly care about the Oscars, you know, it's just sort of a thing. Unless someone vomits on someone else, or, you know, if something legitimately interesting happens.
Take cover!
Yeah, like Chris Rock getting slapped in the face is a thing.
When we get out of here, drinks are on me.
Yeah, hey, I know a good bar.
Mike! I'll make sure you're the next to go, Sadler.
None of them are zingers, you know? There's no wordplay, there's no puns, there's nothing.
Ooh, I'm sorry, Leon.
Sadler, you bastard!
It's nothing to get all upset about. Don't tell me you've never swatted a bothersome fly. In essence, it's the same thing.
What did you say? Insects' life doesn't compare to human lives.
When you've acquired this power, you too will understand.
Guess it's another good reason to get the parasite out of my body.
I know, that was one of the things from fucking Requiem was just like, you know, the second you see black helicopter guy, it's like, oh, you're dead. Like dead. Not gonna last a minute. Yeah, sure enough. Fun boys, get a room. Fun boys, that's one of those ones that's just burnt in there. Hey, fun boys. It's such a perfect sequence too, because just, you know, the whole thing is about Bart learning to respect his senile grandfather, and just finally it comes to the thing of like, yeah, you've just gone through all this. No one around. What's the problem? Yeah, I gotta hug my fucking grandfather and show him that I do love him and care. And then just weird Euro trash, just hey, fun boys. The fucking music as he drives away. Oh god.
Leon, you okay?
Yeah.
No. Must choke a bitch. I mean, look, Ada, you kind of do have at least a little bit of a choking coming.
We have to get that parasite out of your body.
Yeah. But before that, I gotta save Ashley.
Fine. Let's split up.
She's like, this is fun choking. The fun choking meter was building, and then finally it crossed over into not fun choking. Yeah, like just the German techno as he just drives away. It's just such beautiful fucking placement. Boo! The Wiggle Bag! Yeah, like Networks, once it was past its first showing, they'd edit out a lot more stuff. You can shoot it to stop it, but I don't want to stop the Wiggle Bag. I think he's having a party. Fun boys. just, you know, it doesn't even like register to Grandpa, but of course it does to Bart. Fun boys. No, that's my Herb's chair. I've got TMP ammo! Huh, it's an actual fucking song. I just figured it would be like, you know... I didn't... In a million years, I wouldn't have thought they would have actually used some kind of licensed music for that, you know? This kind of thing was just, oh yeah, you've just like, you know, gone onto some sort of one of those big... You know, Fox probably has access to licensed music that you can just use for shit, so you found like Euro Disco or whatever the fuck, and then settled on that, and it's like... I mean, a big chunk of it's just, you know... It's in... The show is... you know, one of the kind of core points of the writing series is the show isn't an impossible situation. You know, even other shows that have run for, you know, fucking ever have had ways of dealing with problems that The Simpsons is running into that The Simpsons just can't. You know, but the characters can't age, but they can look different. And that's why it's always going to feel a little more kind of, you know, uncanny valley. Fuck, whatever. I'm just too tired to even piss around that much. Fun Boys, like... Fun Boys is one that goes through my head a lot. Something that I've just had just burnt into my head for the past, I don't know, month or so is just the Evil Homer song. Like, for some reason, that's come back around on rotation. I am Evil Homer. I am Evil Homer. I am... And just, it cutting back to Lisa a few seconds before the music, like a second before the music ends. And so it's just Homer looking at her and her staring at her father and just chink 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 of the fucking stupid fucking music. Where are you, you wheezy bastard? Oh, now fucking come on. Turn your groin to pudding. Oh yeah, no, that's another one that I have in my head just forever. Fucking. Motherfucker! Grandpa Suspenders dropping is another fantastic one too, just for the pew noise. That sound effect's another one of those ones that's just stuck in there. How long was that? Whacking Day is a classic. Whacking Day is always a lot earlier than I remember it too. I'm pretty sure it's in season 4. Seen here, the not party bags. Skinner's Sense of Snow is one of the better later episodes. It was really fucking funny. Pork chop sandwiches. Oh god, get the fuck out. Alright. Yeah, located bag of crap. Did you say Louis Vuitton? Like, you really... I'm actually running low on that too, fuck. I fell down. Gotta use some of these things. Oh, Cousin Mel, really? Yeah, that's a Another one of those episodes that just full of fucking good lines. Yeah? Fucking ow! Fucking dickhead. Why don't you come down here and do something about it? Fucking big fucking gun. I don't want you to use that though. No, I don't want you to use that. Police, cops, police, cops. Stop blowing me up! You can meet the fire too. I touched the fire. Each gone to heaven. Coveralls that don't quite cover all. Cousin Mel, really. That's one of those lines that really can only be done by fucking... Did that? Fuck you. Let me have my dignity. Capital knockers. This is what I mean about, like, when people talk about the show being, you know, good at any point, like, and it's like, alright, look, you need to really understand what you're comparing it to. You know? You really have to appreciate the degree of joke density and line density. Like, just how good all of it is. See, the thing about, like, you know, the say goodbye to a shoe gag is it's such a simple throwaway bit, but, like, it has that fucking, Can I open those other ones? Hey! I was just up there. Hey, buddies. God damn it, you fucking ring pieces distracted me. Now I don't know what's that. Something. Gotcha thing. Yeah, you only move twice is in my top, like, 5. Scorpio! His twisted twin obsessions of his plot to rule the world and his employees' health. Beware of Scorpio! Okay, those guys didn't get hit by that, that's fine. He'll welcome you into his lair, like the nobleman welcomes his guest. casual Fridays and a stock plan that helps you invest. I don't think it's casual Fridays, but I know it's the stock plan that helps you invest. Ow! And on Fridays, the lunchroom serves hot dogs and burgers and beer. He loves German beer. Oh yeah, the shoe. That's right, yeah. So that's one of those jokes where it's like the fucking Mona Lisa, where there's just something about it that creates all this weird extra fucking possible interpretation when there's nothing to the fucking joke, you know? Like, yes, once. You know, nothing to it. Beware of Scorpio. I mean, when it was on point, the show was good, but like, there's a problem in that, like, you know, the key to the show is in the episode where, like, I can't remember what the episode was, but it ends with Rick trying to fucking kill himself while Mazzy Star plays in the background. And, like, that, it's sad. You know, it's not that there's no lightning element, there's no let's fucking, you know, sprinkle something on this so it's not so fucking miserable. It's just really fucking miserable. And while it doesn't need to be, like, miserable exactly or, you know, to that extreme, you know, a big part of it needs to be the underlying elements need to be taken seriously. You know? Like, the thing about The Simpsons was the family loves each other, and that was important. You know, it was at its heart a family sitcom, regardless of how wacky it got. You know, the problem is people see The Simpsons, people see Rick and Morty, and they you know, see just the wacky stuff happening constantly. And they don't see any deeper than that. Miserable bastards ate all my fucking ammo. Because you know, why are you doing this is the question. That could be a hard question to answer. But it's the important one, because it demonstrates the depth of knowledge that allows you to not just copy but innovate, and, you know, actually add something. Well, at least let me clear this motherfucker out a bit. The Hive Mind Alien, yeah, that was a good. You know, it's like, it's such a fucking shit. I don't watch the show anymore because it just, you know, decided it was gonna be shit. I'm like, alright. And it's like fucking Archer. Like, when that, like, the first 4 or so seasons, probably 5, give or take, like, it fell apart in the cocaine series. But, like, those first seasons are fucking stellar. And it's because there's a solid core. And then, you know, what always happens is Adam Reed stops fucking paying attention or caring, and then it just gets, you know, goofy, and they start making... He's probably one of the worst for, like, jokes about how they're making jokes about, you know, being lazy and things being stupid. Which... not a good way to go. I do kind of want Smiling Friends to be sort of the cap on that hyperkinetic style, because I just don't think anybody's gonna, you know, really manage to do it much better. And, you know, a big way fucking Smiling Friends worked was very small doses. You know? The Danger Island one was probably one of the better of the Dream episodes or Dream seasons. Like the Dream seasons I think could have been a lot better because they had a chance to just go, okay, let's just reboot. You know, we can tell some, you know, actually half decent stories, and they actually did probably do that to a better degree with that one. Like the thing about these things is like they lead to good ideas. Like the whole thing about how Cheryl, like, why would you keep a lunatic like Cheryl around? And then it's because she's rich, and because Mallory's, you know,
You'll soon harbor an
absolutely
awesome
going to
power.
exploit those wealthy
Yet it
connections for the
seems
fucking
we'd
company.
rather choose death.
I'm taking Ashley back.
You know,
whether
that led
you
to that
like it or
fucking
not.
train episode, which was a great
The
episode.
audacity of youth.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious. Like, I haven't bothered looking into it, but I am kind of curious about the way Smiling Friends was just like over without seemingly anybody else knowing. Like, I'm kind of, you know, like it's one thing to go, hey, we're gonna make this next season the last one. Fine, you know, 3 seasons, great. It is a show that
Now!
could easily overstay its welcome. And again, I maintain that in the way it is only like 5 minutes long. You know, like the episodes are like fucking short as shit. Tinkle, tinkle, tinkle. Oh yeah, Mallory didn't know Cheryl was rich until then, but also it timed up well with the increasing deranged quality and poor work of Cheryl. I mean, prior to that, you could just say she's fucking cheap and just hired this girl for cheap, you know. Oi. From the initial stages of the research, we have been searching for a safe and practical removal procedure for the plaga. Ironically, it turns out that the real objective of this research was not to find a way to remove the plagas from the infected persons, but to find a way so that the plaga could not be removed from the body easily. In the end, we were able to find out that the plagas could be removed only by exposing them to a special radiation. The only drawback with this method is that it's a very painful procedure. Since the plaga attaches itself to nerves, there is a possibility that it may impair the consciousness of the host. Well, it's like Homer being wacky. There's a certain point, and like I talk about it in the series a lot about like release valves. Pressure builds up if you have a character who should be fired, or a husband who should be divorced, or a kid who should be medicated, something like that, you know. A character that keeps getting away with bullshit. Pressure builds and it builds and it builds, and then you need some kind of fucking release valve. You know, like the release valve in like South Park for Cartman was they'd punish him. And it was always good because he deserved it. And so the release valve wound up being a useful tool in terms of what you could then do something that would be technically even worse, but it was happening to someone who deserved it. So, you know, great. I mean, one of the things that really bothered me when it fucking, you know, came back after the coma fucking episodes was like, you know, like just the idea of like everything functioning really well without Archer around is great. And the idea of like, you know, him coming back and ruining it is largely fine too. But the problem is so much of this series like winds up supporting like Archer. Like, it never really
Is that all?
deals with him properly.
Thank you. Come back.
Pam and Archer's friendship, the fact that, like, you know, she's really good in bed and he loves fucking her even though it embarrasses him, is just very funny as well. Like, there's lots of little things. And again, like, the Wind Cries Mary episode is what an all fucking timer, because it's a great example of this. Archer's a piece of shit, and he deserves terrible things to happen to him. And among the things that he treats, you know, women awfully. Just the horrible fucking everything he does scooches up to the line of, like, sexual assault. And then so it's really funny that the only person he had that he thought he had a friendship with raped him. It makes it the funniest fucking thing in the world. Yeah, see, this the thing about, like, you know, what happens in the serial is that's the show siding with Archer. That's not just a story event. You know, that's the show deciding that it's going to side with fucking Archer. And that's unpleasant.
What are you
I
buying?
don't want to fucking, you know, I don't want to watch that.
What are you
'Cause-
buying?
Something that should have vented. You know, like, you could have the character go to a different, like, there's a million fucking things you could do. You could have him, I don't know, take over after fucking Mallory. Like, just... Because, you know, again, that is a dementedly horrible thing to happen. Like, Archer doesn't make friends. And this is one of the only humans you've ever seen him, you know, talk about or interact with, who he treats like a real legitimate friend. And as much of an asshole as he is, that you know, there's a pathos to that. It's fucking sad. And it's sad in a way that kind of, in a lot of ways, explains some of who and why he's like this. You can kind of get a window into this person because of this. And this one person that he trusted raped him. And the best part is, this information was revealed around workmates, so he can't just bury it. It can't go anywhere. It has to be there. It was, you know, in a situation that would hurt him the absolute most. And that bit when they're in the fucking car, and even the people who don't like him are having to just look out the window, because they can't fucking look at him. And he just says, "Can we get the radio?" Absolute fucking brilliance. And that's what I mean about, like, these fucking, you know, there's tensions and pressures when you have characters that are unrealistic. You know, and how you manage those is tricky. You know, you can kind of be like South Park or like fucking Smiling Friends and have a universe that is very, very, very absurd. So it gives you a lot more sort of, you know, buffer room. Things can wobble a lot more before they break. Really, you know, for something like, you know, Smiling Friends, you really only need vaguely consistent character. You know? And even then, you can be adding a lot to characters without fucking, you know, doing any harm, really.
Is that all? Thank you. Is that all? Is that all? Is that all? Thank you. Not enough cash, stranger.
Yeah. We have the radio? Dun dun. It's just absolutely fucking brilliant.
What are you selling?
And the frustrating thing about, like, Archer is it's a series that really should have had, and could have easily had made more major sort of structural changes within it, because it did do those, and then it just stopped, and, you know, kept reverting back to a status quo that it didn't need and didn't require. You know? Like, Season 2, like the way Season 1 rolls and then Season 2, you know, like, fucking, I'm pretty sure it's Season 2. Like, where it starts out in, like, fucking, you know, oh, god damn it now, what's his name? Cyril's working for that other fucking, you know, team and shit, and, like, you know, you could just have stuff like that happen. Another thing the series was actually good at was action scenes. Like there was that one where they were, I don't know, doing, I can't, they were spying on like North Koreans or something in like a high rise. And they have to do this thing where they're like leaping out the window and shit. And it's one of those ones where, you know, you could get away with like, okay, you kind of want to put like a bit of a break between major plot elements. So you're not having to like dogpile them up. You could stretch some of these out. You could just have an action episode, you know? Throw some comedy in and have your fucking action sequence. And, you know, you'd have... I just think the show and the characters deserve that. They deserve better than the fucking... whatever. The fucking... What the fuck? Alright, we fucking... Did you notice that, Ashley? That box looks like it's here from another video game. North Koreans, yeah. Like, cause the action was good in that episode, and like, they were surprisingly competent at like action sequences. Dick shooting, shoulda put on the dick armor, but you didn't. The fuck? My sawn-off shotgun, hand on the pump.
This hunk of junk? I don't know about this, Leon.
There's only one way to find out. You operate.
They do look like the Axe brothers from Golden Axe, actually. I wonder if that is a direct reference. I could see it being a direct reference.
Do this?
Yeah.
All right. Here goes nothing.
Fuck, I wish more shit looked like that. You know, like, I just want some fucking lasers or glowing cubes.
How are you feeling?
You know, I'm not gonna get fucking aliens or fucking
thought you were gonna
robots or
die.
anything with the fucking cool shit. My dad got to get fucking tablets
Guess
and
I'm up.
stuff, and that was magic to him in the 60s. You know? Just give me some fucking lasers or a cube or like a fucking computer that reads cubes. I don't know. Christ, I don't ask for much.
You okay?
Alien Resurrection on the PS1 is almost good. It's not, but it's almost.
I don't know about you, but I think it's time we go home.
I mean, if I were the Parasite King, finding and destroying the Parasite Removal Center that Luis, the clinic that Luis built on my property, would have been a higher priority. I get that you weren't expecting them to find it, but still. I mean, there is a reason, Leon. Lasers! What's going on this side?
Wait, follow me.
Alright, that's the way out. I might poke around a bit first. I feel like I've probably like left a box or something. A precious crate. Oh. Where does this go? Alright, yeah. Metal Gear. I mean, if the Plagas ate the poop, and then, I don't know, just discharged light, that'd be pretty sweet. Like, I hate having a shit. It's such a design flaw. I mean, I don't think the Plagas will keep you alive indefinitely. I think eventually you're gonna die. I feel like I've missed whatever the fuck I was supposed to get the fucking green or whatever from. I honestly can't for the life of me remember. I feel like having two different colored eyes is just... it's, you know, like symmetry. The real power of the United States lies in three areas: the Justice Department, the administrative bodies, and the military. In order to take control of these areas, we must influence the minds of the people who advise the President. After this is done, the rest of the departments will quickly fall under our sway. If by chance the United States were to figure out our plan, the damage caused should be minimal. We will still be able to conquer the country as planned using our backup plan. Once we control the country, we'll use international influence to our advantage. The rest of the world will fall swiftly. As already stated, if our first plan doesn't go as smoothly as expected, we'll proceed with our secondary plan. By sending in our special forces, we will infiltrate the country from within. Fear and chaos will spread through the nation like a virus. It is only a matter of time before the country loses its stability. At that time, when the most vulnerable, we will strike. Rejoice, my brethren, for the world shall soon be cleansed. I feel like that should have been in a folder and like... Oh yeah, this is like the final boss or something, isn't it?
Welcome. What are you selling? Is that all, stranger? Is that all, stranger? Thank you. Come back anytime.
Yeah. Now they're doing a new X-Files series, and I was like, you know... It just doesn't work. You know, a big part of how it worked back in the 90s was the gravitas the fucking institution had. You know, kind of not there anymore. Is this the... Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was the end. Yeah, actually I got the bug out and... I might as well sell that cat. Where was the third fucking cat jewel? I can't for the fucking...
What are you selling? Is that all, stranger? Thank you. What are you
Well, I can always fantasize about Gillian Anderson, but like...
What are you buying?
She really does. Like...
Not enough cash, stranger.
Oh well. I doubt I'd have been able to get 3 even if I had the fucking cat fully implanted with precious gems. Always fantasize about Gillian Anderson.
Something's not right. Ashley, you stay here.
Something's not been right this whole fucking time, man. glitch out here. Like,
Ada!
ooh, yeah, eat shit, fuckhead.
Better try a new trick, cause that one's getting old.
It's not. You know, looks like the worm has turned.
I've been better.
There.
What's so funny?
Oh, I think you know. The American prevailing.
I think senior
is a
moment is
cliché
like the
that only
closest he
happens in
comes to
your
an actual
Hollywood
joke.
movies. Oh, Mr. Kennedy, you entertain me. To show my appreciation, I will help you awaken from your world of cliches.
I mean, that's a great sentence. I'll give him that.
Ada, stand back.
This guy's eating eyeballs! What am I gonna do again? It's next to the merchant? Ah, god damn it. What's going on back there? Oh. Busy, you fucking ring piece. You know, I don't think I've ever thrown a flash grenade at him. Nope. Give it a try. Excuse me. Pushing the button. God damn, he's down. I thought he was jumping. Yeah, it fell apart in a second. First season was great. I missed that dodge, but that was fair. Why are the bullets hitting something I can't see? Motherfucker! Christ. Excuse me. Just do. Oh, that's right. Completely forgot about that. Missed me, shithead! Give me a butthole. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on. Is that close enough? Ah, it's close enough. Get him! Yeah, Legion got annoying. I didn't hate the final season, but like they're just like everyone turning on him in season 2. Ow.
Use this.
Where'd it go? Like, I am pushing that at like fucking lightning goddamn speed. Yeah, every fucking time. It's like, come on. Special. Do I just need to hit him with it, or do I need to stun him? I think I just need to fucking hit him with it. Whee!
Sorry, Leon. Hand it over.
Ada, you do know what this is.
Oh no, the QTEs in this do work.
Don't worry. I'll take
You
good care.
fucking cunt.
Gotta go. If I were you, I'd get off this island too.
She really pushed it.
You didn't even know what it is.
Better get a move on. See you around.
Still hasn't even felt boob. Doing all this and still hasn't even felt boob.
Very cute.
I love that sound. It just. It's a little fucking teddy in the fucking goddamn. It's like that bit in
Leon.
fucking. God damn it! I'm gonna pause it. That bit in Requiem when fucking Mr. X shows up, and it's just like, I guarantee you, the fucking tyrants are, you know, able to follow enough instructions that they'll show up after you say your cool line. Like you could, they're 100% trained for that. We already know. It's so funny to actually have to play this. And it's just sort of like Battletoads, you know? I mean, it's good. It's probably... It wouldn't have been smart to be, you know... You can do tricks. It's just so... Yeah, he's just like... Huh?
Wait! Behind us!
I know! Just hold on!
You know, it's why he just like ditches Leon. He's just like, look, I know how this goes. I was gonna go outside and get the missile now.
Ashley! Ashley!
Water
Where are
effects.
ya?
Leon!
Come on. Let's go home.
Max speed.
Sounds like a great idea. Mission accomplished. Right, Leon?
Not quite. I still have to get you home safe.
So, after you take me back to my place, how about we do some, overtime?
Sorry.
Horny teenager.
Somehow I knew you'd say that, but it doesn't hurt to ask.
This is who
no?
he's married to.
So,
Everyone's
who
asking the
was that
question,
woman?
no one's saying Ashley.
Why do you ask?
Come on, tell me.
She's like a part of me I can't let go. Let's leave it at that.
She's crazy and I'm kind of dumb. This was a good little addition, this.